Welcome to the Bison Brothers Basketball Podcast, your number one home for all things Bison basketball. I'm your host, Chip Washington, the self-appointed Bison basketball fanatic.
What's up, Bison family and Bison Nation? It's your boy, Brian B. Smooth Foston, still the lover of all things Howard and the lover of all things basketball. And looking forward to getting into a cool show today we have for you. Chip, man, it's been a wonderful summer, man. I appreciate you putting together a couple of highlights. I know you're going to tell everybody how they can find us on YouTube and whatnot, but I just want to give you a shout out for finding not only some of the more interesting moments from the last season. We've been doing this since November, and you're going back in the archive. We got an archive now, and you're going back and finding these cool moments. And I promise you, you catch me, I'm snickering every time I look at it. I say, I remember that moment. And you got me laughing at my own inside jokes. So I appreciate you starting to publish some of the outtakes. And so, yeah, as people get on and follow us, we've tried to create a way for you to see in snippets and also follow the long form of all our shows. So we're 30 some odd shows in. So this is awesome. We're actually having fun. So Chip, what we got on for today, man? What we doing?
Well, before we get to what we are doing, we got to get to the meat of the matter, the heart and the soul of why.
Wait a minute.
We are here.
Is this the part where you tell everybody why they should follow us and how they should follow us? Carry on, sir. Carry on.
Bison Nation, you've been rocking with us for all the summer, for all of last season, and you know that we are passionate about telling you to support these championship teams, support the men's team, the Dream Factory, support the women's team, championship culture, Mecca made, dog mentality, support them. And there's so many ways that you can support these teams. And I know since you've been rocking with us, you've seen the newest way that you can rock and support these teams. But we're going to recap it for you so that you're always on point and you always know. So you can give to the Mecca Society. That is Howard's name, image, and likeness collective. You could do that by going to the meccasociety.org. You could also go to hubison.com, give directly to the athletic department through the Bison Express Booster Club. And like I said, just directly to the athletic department. And as you watch the last episode or 2 episodes ago, you know that right now, FanStake, which is the new company that is partnered with the Mecca Society. And I really need y'all to hear this because this is important. You can go to fanstake.com. If you sign up at FanStake and use the Mecca 25 code, they're giving you $25, or they're giving the teams $25. So we need everyone, Bison Nation, sign up at fanstake.com, use the Mecca 25 code, give $25 free. You ain't got to do nothing. Just sign up, $25 to the team, boom, and then you can add your own 25 or 50 or 100 or whatever you want to do. Watch that FanStake interview so you can get all of the information that you need. And that is yet another way that you can support these teams. And you can support us. You know how? By telling everybody about this podcast. We're working hard to bring Bison Nation all the information they need to be the best fan that you can be to support these teams. You can listen to this podcast just about anywhere. You can get us on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple, and you can follow us on Instagram at Bison Brothers Basketball. So tell everybody about the podcast. You're listening right now. Hit the like button. Right there. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Tell everybody about the podcast because we're bringing you information the inside stories, the practice stories, the off-season stories, the NIL information, the transfer report, you name it. We are covering everything about Howard University basketball. So that is what we're here for today. We got another banger of an interview for you. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
A long time.
A long
time.
So you want me
what have you been looking for? Because before you tell us who we're going to meet and how we're going to hang out today, I love your call to action. I told you every time you do it, I get chills because I know that there's one more person that we're adding to Bison Nation, and we're in the middle of a campaign. So when this airs, we are looking to add a few more subscribers to our YouTube channel. We're hitting some pretty cool milestones. We just surpassed 45,000 views on the channel. It's because you guys are tuning in. You're not only following some of our excellent commentary, and prognosticator Chip tells you exactly how the seasons are going to play out. He changes his mind every week, but it's good though. It's good to see him change his mind and get right before it's too wrong. But we also get to meet so many really cool people in the ecosystem of Howard basketball. Coaches, players, and even, as you said before, our fan stake partnership and learning about how we can help drive more support to the basketball program. So we need you. You keep listening, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep liking. It's right there on the button. Just press it right there and share it with your friends. We want to make sure going into this next season, everybody knows who Bison Nation is and what we're all about. So Chip, we got another banger. Who do we have up today that you've been looking forward to seeing?
So today, and we'll play some of her highlight videos as we introduce her. So let's get.
You like highlights? We like highlights.
I do. We like highlights. We have coming out of Thomson, Georgia, Jada Kendrick. She's an incoming freshman coming to the Mecca from Thomson, Georgia. Yes, where she played for the Thomson High School Bulldogs. In high school, she's a bucket. She eclipsed 1,000 points during the 2023-2024 season while notching her 500th career rebound. She earned the 2023-2024 First Team All-Region 4AA and First Team All-State. She led the program to its first ever Region 4AA championship during the 2022-2023 campaign, earning All-State honorable mention and 2022-2023 Region 4AA Player of the Year. She earned the 2021-2022 First Team All-Region 3 AAA. When she signed with the Mecca, Coach Grace had these words to say about her. Coach Grace said she was super excited to welcome Jada to the Bison family. She's a strong, versatile guard that presents toughness and grit. She can play inside and out and can score in multiple ways. Jada has a defensive presence and is not afraid of physicality. She plays with passion, and her determination is contagious, and that she will be a leader on and off the court. And before we bring her on, because like you said, we've been talking about Jada for a while, and maybe we should give the people a little taste of what we said about her way back in November when she committed.
When we first started the podcast, she was one of the first topics on the podcast.
Started the podcast. Let's take a trip back and see what do we have. One of my favorite new signees, and that's Jada Kendrick out of Georgia, Thomson, Georgia. 6 feet, 185 pounds. And when I tell you, when you look at her video, she is a people mover with guard skills.
Okay, nice.
She's a banger. She is almost gives me kind of Anwar Gill vibes from a Swiss Army knife. Yeah, because her 6 feet, but she moves really good. But like I said, with her frame, the post up is automatic. It's just she's gonna be punishing people down low. But like I said, she's got guard skills with that size. Like for me, it's almost kind of like a Marissa Steele clone with a little
Shout out
bit
to
more
Marissa.
offense.
Shout out.
So I like how
Wow.
Marissa can get 100,000 boards and move people
Yeah,
every time she gets in the game. I
that's right.
see kind of a similar thing with Jada, but with like a bit more offensive kind of skill set. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really, really looking forward to. I kind of see her popping in like a Blake Harper or a Sanaya King. Like she's probably gonna have an impact right
Right
away.
away. Wow.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's my guess coming
Wow.
on the squad. So
And she's out of Georgia, right?
yep, out of Georgia.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. I love that, man. You said people mover. I wrote that down. People mover. That might actually make it on a T-shirt. I'm just trying to see if I can get the rights to it
Right.
before she gets here. But yeah, I like it. And 6 feet. That's that. That's that small forward. Big forward, small, big guard type of deal where you can change lineups. People have to choose who's gonna stick her. Who's
Boom. So as you can see,
mm.
we've been waiting on this interview for a long, long time. And so, Bison Nation, without further ado, we're going to bring to the stage in the true Mecca Bison fashion, Miss Jada Kendrick. When it's rocking in the bird, yeah. Welcome. Hey,
Welcome,
Jada, how
Thank
welcome,
you
you.
doing?
welcome.
I'm doing good.
How
Oh
how do
my
we
goodness.
do? How do we do way back in our November
Oh yeah, that
interview?
was on point. That was on point. I've been waiting on to all 2 years.
I
Good,
tell you what, I,
good.
I can't stop moving when I watch the highlights. I'm like, ooh, another one. Up. Oh my gosh. You got me excited about the season already, Jada. And when Coach Ty Grace, shout out Ty Grace, mentioned somebody with grit and grace and leadership, we got to tune in. We got to tune in. So, welcome to Howard University, officially
Thank
from
you, thank
two
you, thank you.
old proud alum. We went to school before Biggie Smalls was a thing, before everybody had internet and there were no iPhones, but we definitely still got it in. We still got it in. So we're excited to have you on campus all the way from Thomson, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining
Thank,
us. Thanks for joining us.
thank you for having
How
me.
was your trip from Georgia to DC?
Real smooth, real smooth. No
Okay,
problem.
Oh, see, that's
good.
what happens when stars come to Howard. Mine wasn't as smooth. I think I may have left a few things back in at the crib. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So
Indeed.
so so can I ask you real fast? Because I know now that you're on campus, we definitely want to talk about kind of how you're getting in the mix. But before we do, because of the intro, I still want to know, from all the cool things you did in high school with winning the championship, getting 1,000 points, what moment still gives you chills from high school, from when you played?
Probably my freshman year.
What
That would
happened?
give me chills.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if it was a moment. Well, probably going to in the playoffs, starting playoffs, because that was my first time really making history for it, and it was gonna be like known. So that way
Mm,
gave me chills because for high school and being like one of the first females to really be making history again, it was like that way gave me chills, and I was young, taking a whole lot of load with that. So yeah, that's
mm.
what gave me chills going to the playoffs and make history.
Okay,
Love
okay,
it. I love it.
okay. So look, I'll tie in a question with that, and I want to kind of go back to that. But when did you first fall in love with basketball, and when did you know I'm that girl?
um, fall, I fell in love. I mean, I don't know. I really can't say when I fell in love. I always had a ball in my hand. Like I've
Mm,
known that was the first thing that fell in my hand. But because sports run very heavy in my family, So I guess whenever I started touching the ball, but like when I really started understanding and how much it take to work to be good, that's when I started falling in love. Probably like first, second grade, for real, for real.
Mm,
Was there
okay.
another question? I think you had another question. It was
No,
something
When
else.
did you know you were that girl, that
Oh,
woman?
that girl.
Yeah,
Now I realized I was that girl late. I should have been known, but not trying to blow my head up or
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
But
yeah.
probably after my freshman year,
Okay,
like the end and mid sophomore year. That's when I realized.
mm, okay.
love that.
Okay.
Love that.
So circling back, because when I was reading about you, I know, like I said, tell me about the history. What history was made at
Mm,
Thomson, Georgia, with the Bulldogs?
When my freshman year, it was getting to the playoffs again because we only had two banners. And I think it was either one or two banners. We didn't have much. Like on the boys' side, it just filled, but the girls only had either. I really think it was one, but it might have been two. Don't know, can't
mm,
remember.
mm.
But that make history going to playoffs. Like it been a long time since Thompson girls been to like far. So it was that. Then the next year, like making it to the championship, like region tournaments, and then going to Elite Eight. Like we have not been that far in a long, long time, and that was like major history. And then we are my last year, that group, the group of girls I played with, we were the first girls to ever host the region tournament in Thompson, like ever
Wow.
in the girls, and it's been a long time since the boys. So yeah,
Mm,
we were the first, and that
That's
was amazing.
amazing.
okay. Okay.
You see, Chip, you sitting here with Georgia royalty. Isn't that something? Well,
Hey, when you Google her in Georgia, it's nonstop praise.
I
So
love
that's
it.
what I'm
I
saying. We
love it.
had to we had to dig deep,
Yeah.
dig deep. So, what is something about your game
Hmm,
that coaches and scouts sleep on?
hmm. That's a good one. That's a good one, Chip. I like that.
Sleep on. Probably my shooting. Probably like shooting the ball. Cause most
Hmm.
like in my recruiting stage, a lot of coaches love my game, but they always question could I shoot the ball. And when I found like when I took a shot, they were like, okay, yeah, write her name down. Like that's what I feel like a lot of coaches about sleep on because I ain't take that many shots. But when I do take a shot, it was a good shot. And like I always like if nobody ain't stopping me from attacking the ball, I ain't finna put jack on no shot. I'm finna attack it until somebody stop me. Then I'm gonna start shooting. That was my thought process. But a lot of coaches question could I shoot the ball. And then when I
Hmm.
found showed them, they were like, okay, I like that. And then,
Mm,
I love
okay.
that.
Okay. So, kind of tagging on to that, what would you say? What are the strengths to your game, and what
Hmm.
are things that you feel like you need to work on still?
my strength to the game is getting to the basket. That's non-questionable. Like you gonna see that. Like you gonna see that.
Mm,
Um, I want to be able to shoot like automatically in a perimeter like 3-point line shot. I want to be automatic. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Hmm.
mm, okay. Okay.
So,
So,
so hold on, tagging in on that because this is a good one because you dropping some science on us, Jada, and you're trying to live up to this people mover nickname that we still trying to work on or the naming rights to. You said I'll take it to the bucket anytime. So just for the folks at home that don't know what it means to be an elite basketball player like Coach Grace tells us you're almost as good on defense as you are on offense. And so I want to know what mentally have do you go through when you're going from offense to defense so that you can play at an elite level on both sides of the ball? Like what do you think about to make sure you can play at a high level on defense and offense?
On defense, I just feel like you got to be able to guard the person who's in front of you. Like
Mm-hmm.
if most people nowadays say you can't guard nobody, hey, you can't play. They like you can't be good on offense, can't play defense. So like when
Mm.
I came here, like I told coach, she used to ask me questions and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm good at offense. I want to make sure defense pat down because they will really go get you to play. Like we got a good team. All of us can score. Like we got a real talented team this year. But I want to be
And
able to
do.
play defense too because it's a whole nother level. Everybody quicker, somebody better than you, somebody this and that. And defense is like one of the main things you need to have.
I love it. I love it. My bad, Chip. Go ahead, man. You had a few questions in there.
You are, hey, I'm tying in with the flow here. So I want to get into practice and a little bit later, but just kind of as an initial question, what have you seen? What's the difference in practice, say from high school to now?
It's no different. The reason why I say nothing surprised me here. Like my coach really set me up for high school as far as how it goes. Like we have morning practice, we have classes now that we have to go to. They ain't no different. My high school schedule was tough. Like we used to do all kinds of stuff. Hell, we start school. Well, we start school at 7:45. We'll have practice at 5:45. We'll get off the court by 7:15. Get enough time to get a shower, whatever. Get dressed, to clean up, go to class, and then our coach was a PE teacher. So you either got third period or fourth period. We're gonna lift weights and work out in class. See, people think that's free period. No, you're gonna see us working out. And then when 3:00 hit, we got practice at 3:15, all the way to about 5:30. 6, depending on how coach feel here, we doing good with. But yeah, she with the scheduling and how things go, my coach set me up for that. How like mobility, recovery, we did all those things. So my schedule really ain't no different. I've been prepared for it for a long time.
Okay. And so when I think about your journey to Howard and you talking about your game, what from a pitch standpoint, like what did the coaches say to you in terms of what they want from you or what they see, what that you can contribute to this team? What did they say?
What she said, I don't really know. Coach, I don't want to say Coach Ty really told me anything. She always like, let you be you. Now she said, now don't be doing stuff I ain't never seen you work on. I do remember her saying that. But other than that, like my first day, we had open gym. I said, Coach, who I'm supposed to be watching? Just get a feel, trying to learn everything. She was like, no, I don't watch nobody. I want you to be you. I said, okay. She gave me the green light, and then I took off with it.
Okay. Now,
really just like really be you.
I love that.
Even though she gave you the green light, is there any of the veterans that you have kind of, kind of not necessarily modeled, but kind of looked up to, already? Like, oh, okay.
Yes, I have Sayla for sure. Sayla is the one I think the most. Like, she loved getting in the gym. She always helping me out. Like in practice, she'll be like, Jada, come with me. Like she made sure I be with her, make sure I'm doing right too. Like she hold me accountable very well. And I appreciate that. Cause like when coach be like, y'all partner up, I'll be like, I don't be looking for nobody. I'll be like, hey, let go Sayla. Like I didn't got so accustomed to her calling me out. I be looking for her too. So that's who I look up to the most.
Good. Shout out to Sayla. Shout out to her mom, Moon Hemingway. She's a big time Sayla supporter. So I always gotta give a shout out to Sayla and her mom Moon. So
yeah,
all good. Okay. Now how many practices have y'all had so far? About?
Oh, we practice every day, just about every day. Well, it's Monday through Friday. It's not just about every day. It's Monday through Friday. But we'll be off Saturday and Sunday. But this coming up, we're finna start practicing either Saturday or Sunday. We'll probably have one day out because we finna go on this foreign trip.
Right.
That's right.
I think it's down there to what is it? Portugal.
Yes, sir.
Lisbon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But look, shout out to we got a fellow Bison who lives in Lisbon, and I believe if he's in town, he's gonna try to kind of be the point person. So shout out to Rory Verrett, who is living in Portugal and Lisbon. So hopefully you get a chance to meet him. Yeah,
he's a big listener of the show too. So we got to shout him out. He's a classmate too, so he'll clown us if we don't say his name.
Indeed.
That's okay,
Look, Roy Verrett with the Protege Leadership
Protege Leadership Academy, Sovereign Path. We're gonna give you all the shout outs, brother. He's a big time supporter, man. So hopefully he can host. He knows how to host, that I know. But can he host a Howard basketball team full of phenomenal women? That's the challenge now. So
all right, Rory.
We're checking in on you, Rory. We're checking in on you. That's awesome. That's awesome. So real quick then, you mentioned you grew up in a sports family. Tell us more about that. Like who all played sports and kind of how that shake out for you.
My whole household did. My mom, my dad, and my 3 brothers. I'm the baby, and my brothers did football. My dad did basketball and football. My mom ran track or cross country, one of those.
I love
Yeah.
it. I
And then
love
I
it.
got a lot of aunties, grandpas, all done played basketball as well and a little bit of football too.
I love
And
it.
then I have cousins too. Yeah. And I have 2 family members that went to the NBA. Well, I got one that went to the NBA and then I got one went to the WNBA.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
Okay. So,
nice.
so, so two things. What were their names? And then I need to know what was the activity that everybody competed in at the family reunion.
Like tug of war. Not nothing crazy. I don't.
I'm just
No,
saying,
we
if
didn't
you got
really. I don't
that
think we
many
really did
athletes,
nothing like that.
the three-legged race must have been amazing.
Oh no, let me feel like we did do that. We did do that, but it
Mhm.
probably most of my family like card game. You know, you get around old folk card games and stuff like that, spade, all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
but with the 2 family members I did, I have Antigo Cummings and Tia Pascal.
Yeah. Okay.
Antigo
Okay.
just came a few weeks ago. I hit up Coach Todd said came out. My cousin come by because he was my past assistant high school coach and he's my trainer. He just came on with us in high school, so I had a
Wow.
chance to like really learn up on him and train up on him too.
That's awesome.
Mm.
That's
Hmm.
awesome.
Mm.
See, Chip, we hanging out with royalty right here. And if she says she plays cards, then I'm gonna have to test that out. So she blurted out spades like she may know something.
I mean, I know a
Uh,
little something, but that's just not my game.
uh,
But I do know about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
All
admitted that
right.
early because I was gonna test you. I'm gonna test you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh man.
So since you've been on campus now for a week, few weeks, has anything changed in terms of from your impression of kind of when you first went to visit, and now that you've got a little bit of flavor?
Nah, nothing that changed. It's what I expected. I mean, I feel like DC ain't no different than Atlanta. Atlanta is like my second home. So like
Mm-hmm.
it ain't no different. Same thing I see here. Same thing I see in Atlanta. But Atlanta could get crazy. But other than like DC a lot cleaner though. Like that's like the one thing I know. Like DC is clean. Like you don't really see too many homeless. You don't see too many people like stuff everywhere. Like DC real clean. Like not just going around walking. Like see what the city really has to offer. Like it really clean.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
shout
That
out to
that
DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a little bit different than from when we were there, because yeah,
Oh,
Well,
DC
wasn't
it's
consider clean to y'all? Like, that might have been what I seen. I probably only went
yeah.
to the good part.
no.
Them just be like that. I probably only went to the good part. But if I seen, I ain't really seen too much like run down for real, from what I'm
Yeah.
probably used to seeing.
No, that's
Okay.
perfect. Shout out to DC, and I know for me, I'm trying to make sure I don't lose sight of the fact that you've only been on campus for a little while, so you haven't seen like the full flow. But the question I always want to ask is why did you choose Howard?
I got that question a lot. So the
Mm,
reason why I chose Howard, really, it like when I first got Howard, I knew it was gonna be between Georgia State and Howard. Like all them
mm,
other offers, I was like, I'm glad I got them, but I just knew it was gonna boil down to them.
mm,
Originally, like my first thought was like Georgia State. That was
mhm,
my thought. But the reason why I changed I like, nah, I can't go there because I was gonna be too comfortable. With Georgia State,
mm,
I was gonna get paid good. I was gonna get extra money. I was living good. I got all my family down there, and my AU team was based out of Atlanta. So I got all my trainers. I got Swain. If I need anything, I got all these folks. Ain't nothing but 2 hours away. They gonna turn into an hour just going back and down the road. And I
right.
just felt like I was gonna live good, and it was just too fast. Like I wanted that life, but I want that life for later on, not right now. And I felt like if
Mm,
anything went wrong, ain't nothing but a few hours away. I can drive home and come back the next day, and that would be a
mm,
problem for me because I could
mm,
go home crying to my parents. They ain't nothing but down the street. With Howard, man, you got good sources. You got people who gonna help you out. Howard ain't gonna just let you struggle. I felt that soon as I stepped on campus, and I said anything go wrong, I can't go home too fast. I can like I came up in the country. Like me, I love that I came up in the country and not in no city because folks in the country know how to survive.
mm.
That's my personal opinion. So anything
Mm-hmm.
go wrong, I know how to survive. Yeah, I could call my people, but I ain't finna go home crying either. I'm gonna just figure it out down here. And that was my reason why. And then with Howard, I'd rather go through the grind now and get my money later and not have my money now and then probably messing up. Cause young folk in this generation, I think when they get money in their hands so fast that they lose control. They don't know how to act with piece of change. To me, now I wanna struggle and be set for later in life. And that's what I felt like Howard could do for me. So that's why I chose Howard.
I love it.
And then Howard degree can be a lot of places. So I would think, I'm like, shoot, if I get a degree from Georgia State, I feel like that degree only good for Georgia. Howard can be anybody around the United States. So that's how I was thinking too. Howard money well.
Yeah,
and
print
that was
that.
my process. And that's why I chose Howard. Because when the ball stopped bouncing for me, I'm guaranteed the job for Howard with the degree.
I love that.
Wise.
Why?
Very, very wise.
No arguments here. Sounds wise to me. I love it.
Look, shout out to your parents for giving you, creating that environment where you got all that wisdom. So,
oh my gosh,
that is great. That is
we
great.
We may have to test that wisdom just a little bit later, Chip, but not yet.
Oh, we will.
She seems pretty smart, but I'm gonna hold that till I hear some real knowledge dropping. So this is cool. So I know I'm gonna let Chip get to the. He wants to cause some controversy and talk to you about who you be going against in practice and who you think you can take in practice. But we're gonna let him talk about that. I want to know. Because as a fan of Howard basketball, we play in the Middle Eastern Athletic Conference, MEAC, and I wanted to know, have you done any homework on the teams that you may face? And if so, who are you looking forward to play in the MEAC?
I really have not done too much research, but I think Morgan in
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a teammate that play on Morgan. We came up together, AAU, and we played against each other. It was like not a rivalry, but when we played against each other, it was a big game. So we played against each other in high school, and we came up together in AAU. So now that I was like, okay, we finna play against each other in college, I'm excited for that. So that's what I'm most excited for.
Okay, I love that. So we got some rivalry brewing. What's her name? What's the young lady's name that we're gonna have to boo?
Michaela Bogan.
Michaela what?
Bogan.
Oh, so we're gonna boo her. So Michaela, you get booed early. Don't when you come to DC, just when you hear the boos, it's us. We're gonna be in the stands. Boo. I love it. Okay, Morgan is a good one. I think you're gonna have some fun in the MEAC. It's a much grittier conference than some people would imagine, and with all the transfers coming in, we definitely have a mix of people who played all over in all the different conferences. So it's going to be good. We're looking forward to how you adjust to the MEAC play coming out of high school. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm. So as we're kind of continuing on the get to know Jada part of this interview, what's one thing you wish every coach understood about you off the court?
Off the court, probably my personality, where I come from. I mean, they were different with me down here. Like a lot of them be like, "Oh, where you from?" Or like the way I talk. And like recently, I ain't know this, but a lot of folks say I'm blunt. Like I heard that a lot when I came here. And I felt like I ain't had too many conversations with people. Like I heard Coach Thomson. I'm like, what? I ain't even talk to you like that. Like I haven't talked to her, like have that many conversations to know that. And yeah, a lot of folks say I'm blunt, and I was like, oh man, I don't know how they take it because I say whatever that's on my mind. I don't really hold back too much, but sometimes I will. But yeah, like just my personality sometimes. That's what. But yeah.
So with that in mind, what are some of your hobbies? Like, what do you do when you're not playing ball? Like, what do you like to do?
I like to draw, I like cook, listen to music, sleep, play the game. I like adventure. Like I love getting into stuff. Love going out, seeing what the world can offer. Yeah, travel.
Travel. I guess you. So what do you cook? Like, what did you say you cook? What do you cook?
Meal prep. Like when I go on my healthy, like my health times. Like when I go on my moments where I'm finna eat healthy for a long time, I'll cook. do whatever I need, like typical cooking, like cook whatever.
I'm just saying, I didn't know if you had like a special dish that we should be listening for, or are you just talking
Oh
about cooking
no,
up some chicken breast with some broccoli and make it happen?
I can do that too, but like just being anybody in the South, I feel like shoot, you gotta know how to cook down there. Like, meat, anytime meat, you know them greens and everything, macaroni, cheese, you gotta be able to cook all that.
Okay.
Now, but other than you making me really hungry right now, tell me more about the drawing. What do you draw?
Like anime type stuff, just any picture that I feel like, oh, I can do that. Yeah, I'm just do it. It just calm my mind. It's just another piece of therapy for me. Like if I don't just do too much drawing, just relax, calm me down, anything like that. Yeah.
Love it. I love it.
Okay.
Love it.
I don't know if you've gotten a chance to get to know any of the fellas on the men's team, but I know it's kind of close to drawing. But Calvin Robbins from Chicago, he kind of makes rugs, like he does art designs. So make sure you kind of get with him. You know, might be some.
I didn't know he do that. I really haven't really interacted with none of the football. I mean, I'm tripping. My bad. Basketball. Yeah. I haven't really met them for real to even know that. But they say once the season starts, we'll be really getting to know them. But yeah, I haven't really met them.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to give you that heads up because like I said, kind of a shared interest thing.
It's very creative. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Yeah, I like to paint too. Like all that runs in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, one of the things, Jada, that we're excited about is that when any of you all choose to come play basketball at Howard, we realize that we call them Renaissance folks, where you're all into different things, and so it's not uncommon for folks to be into music and art, into poetry, into other things that would make you say I'm a whole person, not just a player. And so that's why it's cool to hear what you're into. And like Chip just did, if we know other people who might be into something close, it's always cool because that's what we appreciate about going to Howard, is that we actually, if we were into anything at all, we knew somebody who was doing it from all over the world. So I love the fact that you'll have access to that and tapping into such a rich network at Howard University. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love it.
Now, Brian, I might steal one of your questions since she also talked about music. What's your favorite music? And
what's on the aux? What's on the aux right now? What you playing? You got the aux right now. I
can tell you my artists.
Yeah, you can tell them artists
like Usher, R. Kelly, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Johnny Taylor, Big Rob. Trying to think of more.
Jada, we're gonna need to see your birth certificate because you talk about songs we know.
Yeah. Like I really get old school. I really do.
I ain't mad at that.
I enjoy R&B deeply. Yes.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. So you getting ready? You getting ready for a game? It's game day. You about to play Morgan. What you listening to get ready? Get ready for the game.
I got different moments now. So say if I'm just getting dressed or whatever, I'm probably gonna be listening to some R&B before I really get into some rap. Now, when we got like 10 minutes left, that's when I really get into like fast music, rap, anything hyping you up, type stuff like that. But just start out my day, I'm listening to some R&B, I'm chilling. I'm gonna get in my groove slowly, but once it get real close, I'm listening to that rap, any little ratchet, whatever song that we love to listen to nowadays. Hey, I'm all in for that. Yeah.
She says it's gotta be a little ratchet so I can amp up a little bit on it.
So yes. I'll be in it then.
See, the problem, Jada, is that we're gonna see you before the game and you're gonna be looking all hype. We're gonna be singing the song we thought you heard, I said she probably got that Ludacris on right now. Move, get out the way. Get out the way. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, Ludacris, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
So can I ask you another balancing question, because you said that in transitioning so far, right, a couple weeks in, because of the schedule you maintained in high school, the rigor of practice and working out is pretty much kind of routine for you. How do you see the balance of your school books and things that you want to do on campus? Like how's that going to shape up for you?
No, I think that's what gonna be a little challenge because I do have more classes now.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think like on Monday I got 4, Tuesday 2, Wednesday 3, Thursday 2, and 3 on Friday.
Okay. So it's like
So
15 hours, 16,
That
15
sounds like
hours.
more than 15 hours.
Well, some of them are, some of them classes aren't, like you got to add them all up, carry to one. It's
yeah,
full
I
time.
think I'm
What are you majoring in, Jada? We didn't even ask you that. We halfway through the interview and we didn't ask you what you're majoring in.
I'm majoring in business and sports management. But when
Okay.
I had told you that it had to be flipped the other way around because I really want to stay more into the sports world, and they say it really not really they have something to split off into business like that. So I have to minor in business and then really
Mm,
major in sports management.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
okay.
good. That's
Okay.
good. Strong program. School of
Mhm.
Business is really
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
Wow.
So after the ball stops bouncing and
Mm.
you either in the WNBA or you
Mhm.
know overseas, what after the ball stops bouncing, what do you see as the future for Jada Kendrick?
That I haven't really got into it yet. I just know I want to stay in the sports world somehow.
Mhm.
I don't care what I just really want to stay there because, like, I feel like for everything I've been through, my journey, I really can help another person, like another
Mm.
athlete who's coming up who want to know this and that. Because I've been through a lot. Like coming from a small town and your name ringing a lot, it comes with some things. Like
Mm.
a lot of things I had to experience young. I ain't asked for it, but that what comes with being an athlete and being a star from a small town. So like
Mhm.
if somebody else going through that, I can tell them like how I was, what I had to go through, how I went about it, how I handled it. So I would love to like help other athletes with that same thing.
Mm. That's
I love that.
that's awesome. You know, like you said, help somebody along the path. That's what it's all about. So that's so you continuing to show your wisdom here. That's a excellent trait. So, well, let's see. Now, these are a few of my what I call my messy questions, and I'm actually glad we're interviewing you now versus back in the summer because we could really get into this. So, I, I'm looking at the team from the outside. I'm like, man, we got a lot of ballers on this team. Look like a lot of tough players. So I want to know in practice for
Mm.
you, who has been the toughest person to guard and who have you been given the business to?
The toughest person to guard, I feel like either wings or guard, like point guard. But just to say, like for me, I can say for me, it'll probably be Zoe or my other freshman that's with us too, Ari. Ari is a very
Mm.
shifty point guard. Like
Wow.
I love her game, and she's like to me that's a hard person to guard. Zoe too. They both game kind of similar, like cause they both fast and can handle the ball. But them two, yeah, it can be tough guarding.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm. And shout
And
out to Ari, my Chicago homegirl from
Yes.
Kenwood, Kenwood High
Kenwood.
School.
Shout out to Kenwood. And so the other side of that question that you tried to avoid, I see how you did that, Jada. You talk
Give the
about,
business too.
yeah.
Um, I don't really don't know. Right now, I have been out because I had got
Mm.
injured. So we have been competing, but not like as hard, like playing against each other. Right now, we're
Right.
just getting the format plays down, and then we'll scrimmage, get things like that. But just be busting tail, yeah, I really haven't done that part yet because I've been injured and then trying to learn everything. But we really, I can't really, I don't know what to
Yeah.
say for that part. Yeah,
Well, we hope you get better and get
yes.
Yeah.
well.
I'm
Cause
slowly back on the court, but I'll be like with contact. I can do contact back on Monday. So
oh, cool. Cool. Because Chip really wants to know who you give the business to. So just know he's going to
Because
ask that again.
when I
it's
see him in person, I can answer that.
Yes, right.
all
Okay.
right.
That's
But
right.
it
All
really,
right.
all right, I'm just saying like this. Whoever guard me or whoever team that we playing against, they gonna get the business.
They'll get the business.
They gonna get the business.
I love it. I
I
love
love
it.
that. That's all
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So let's see. Here's a thoughtful question. What is one word to describe your game, and it can't be tough, versatile, or athletic? So I gotta get it.
You took my word.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's a word
I'm
game.
I'm in your mind. I'm in your head. So give me another one
What's
word.
the words? What's the words I can't use?
So you can't use tough, can't use versatile, and you can't use athletic.
Aggressive.
Mm.
Aggressive.
Okay.
A very aggressive player.
Okay.
Some of my teammates, they don't like when I guard them. Some say I foul too much, stuff like that. But coach be like, I ain't mad at Jada because she playing hard. So I'll be like, where I come from, some of these fouls that y'all call, I ain't used to, because back in high school I wasn't ref properly. So like little tit for tat stuff, I had to play through it. And I grew up playing against boys. So I'm very aggressive when it comes to the game. So yeah, a little tit for tat stuff. They be like, man, this is a foul. I'm like, man, you gotta suck it up. And they coach be like, yeah, like, in the game, they ain't gonna call everything. And I'd be like, yeah, but at the same time, I do got to understand that I can't be fouling, because coach said in the game, you're gonna hear that buzz going on. That means you gotta sit down because you fouling too much. I don't want to have to pull you out and we just start the game. So like, I do have to learn to keep my hands off and move my feet.
Okay.
So Jada, aggressive Jada. That's hilarious. Who do you I guess who do you think is one of your favorite I'll say WNBA players at this time?
My favorite. I cannot pronounce her name. Oh my goodness. I think if she's still on the Dallas, she's number 24. Her name started with A, and she got that like long last name. I don't know. It's Rika. It's something.
Is it Olga? Yeah, I'm about to mess it up too. Olga Walla. Yeah,
it's something like that. Yes,
Yeah.
I love her game. Like I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now I got to look up who that is, because y'all both messed it up pretty good. So I
yeah.
gotta look.
Oh yeah. When you look at it, you go like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I sounded out. Now, what is it you love about her game? What is it you love about it?
Like she's so confident. Like she really gave me like a female Kobe Bryant to me. Like I definitely like her mentality to the game and a tough shot she had to take. That she carries her team. Like I love all the little things that she does, and she really gave me like a female Kobe Bryant to me.
I love it. That's a good comparison right there. And I know this is as I become a bigger fan of the WNBA, I'm actually paying attention to every team. It's box office every night. I haven't watched a boring game yet, and they come to play hard. I hear them fouls. You can hear the foul. You can hear the fouls on TV without a microphone. I'm like, ow, that sounded like it hurt.
And look, and just so we get it right, I believe it's Arike Ogunbowale.
That's her name. That's
Ogunbowale.
So
that's
Arike,
her.
we got you. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Shout out. We had to tag her on the episode here, because that's the first time she's been shouted out on the show. So thank you for bringing her into the existence here. This is awesome. Yeah, this is cool.
So I'm trying to think, if I remember from past episodes, I would say reach out to Zaniyah Thomas. We call her Z Payne, because she, especially after going from, she came from the SEC to the MEAC, and she talked about how the referees were different in the MEAC. So definitely pick her brain, when it comes to.
I do that all the time, because it be little things at practice. Like, is that a foul? They be like, but pick your battles with it. So I definitely do be asking around with certain things where I be contesting in practice. So yeah, I do be asking about it.
Yeah. I love that.
Okay.
So I know we're gonna enjoy every season you're with us. You see how I said that? Because things change every now and then. But I would like to ask you, for the seasons you're with us, what do you hope your legacy is for Howard basketball?
I really haven't thought yet, because right now my mindset is learn the game, learn how to it's the next level. But I feel like over the time I will have that answer. But right now I really haven't thought about it, because right now I'm learning and then trying to be great at what I'm doing. So
love it. I love it. See, Chip, she's trying to play us right now. She knows that she knows. She like anybody you put in front of me, they're gonna get the business. Anybody you put in front of me, they're gonna get the business. I don't know. I'm just learning.
We gotta compete because I really feel like this a whole new team too.
It is.
Like a lot of people had left and a lot of people had came in, freshmen and transfer, and then like I think it's like 4 returners maybe.
Yeah.
So it's a new team.
So how are you all building chemistry with so many new players?
Really.
Y'all walking around the streets of DC trying to stay out of the bad parts?
No, I don't think so.
What are y'all doing to build chemistry?
Right now, well, we're planning out little things, but I feel like right now it's the upperclassmen group together and the freshmen. Like we'll figure it out, we'll do everything together. Right now, I feel like it's hard because we in summer school. They live over there, we live here. And a lot of things that we like, they probably interested. We can't do that because they feel like we are young, things like that. We got to work our way up. But I feel like once the season starts, we'll all be together. Chemistry really gonna get better. Like right now, we just trying to learn everything. But as far as like team chemistry, it's getting there. Like every practice, we getting 1% better. I really feel in the chemistry on court is getting there. So
okay. So a couple of questions here. And I'm gonna let Chip ask the last one because he's got to test how wise you really are. All right.
Okay.
So here's the deal. Outside of basketball in the season, what are you most looking forward to doing on campus?
Oh, you said outside basketball.
Outside of basketball, outside of playing and going, like, what activity or event are you looking forward to attending at Howard?
Events and stuff. I don't know none of the stuff like that. No events.
Okay.
I really don't know that part of Howard yet to answer that question because I really haven't been out. Right now, we just doing one summer class. They say what school start, you'll be exposed to everything. So like freshman week and all of that, I think that's when I'll get to know what I want to do. But right now, it's just athletes on campus. I don't know yet.
Okay.
But once Bison Week come, I think I know.
Yeah, I think Bison Week is the one you got to look forward to because that exposes you to everything. I believe they have like a Taste of Howard event that you got to flow through where about 60 or so groups get up and tell you what they do. So you'll fill in there. And, we plan to be in and around Bison Madness this year. So I'm going to ask you that question again when I see you in person.
Yeah, because like you say, I'm a people's person, and I love to like get into things and interesting. So I definitely think I would be into some things.
Yeah,
see and learn and network with people. Meet people. You never know what people can offer you. So yeah.
Now I definitely, and I've said this to a couple of the new players, to the Mecca. I encourage you to get involved with your state club. So the Georgia club.
I heard that before. Yes, I heard.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I got a lot. So I'm from Chicago. That's why I'm always shouting out, Kenwood and Chicago. But I got a lot out of the Chicago club. They were very formative to my Howard experience. So actually, I would definitely encourage you to get involved with the Georgia club.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. All right, Chip. So I need you to ask her the question because she says she likes R&B. We got to check her ID because she rattled off a bunch of artists that we grew up listening to. She says she know how to cook a little bit. She know how to handle her business. I think I heard somewhere that, just ever since I grew up, I had a ball in my hand. So I've been a baller my whole life. So I'm wise. She made a hell of a comparison to a female Kobe Bryant. So now we have to ask her really what's up because I'm holding out hope for the future, but she may take it a different way. So Chip, can you ask her the question that I need to know the answer to so we know how wise Jada, the people mover Kendrick, really is?
All right, Jada, and there's only one right answer. Who is the GOAT between Jordan and LeBron, and why?
Who's the GOAT? I'm gonna say Kobe.
Okay, so she
but crazy LeBron.
What is going on here? Obviously, it's the wrong answer.
That call right there. They
No,
calling you out.
Lord. This is my Lord.
They calling
you out for that.
They calling us.
So
LeBron, y'all go. That's crazy because
No.
But that's my answer though.
Okay.
So why Kobe, since he wasn't one of the options? Why Kobe?
I mean, why not Kobe?
Okay.
Because his mentality to the game, how much it takes, like how LeBron do it too, like how they hold like they mates accountable. Like he can have the sorriest person on the team, but he gonna make them look good too. I think LeBron does the same thing, but like Kobe ain't scared of nobody. He really got that moment mentality. Like he does whatever it takes to be the greatest.
You know what?
And that's why I think he's the GOAT. Like ain't nobody finna outwork him. Ain't nobody finna beat him to the gym. Ain't nobody finna leave last, cause he gonna leave last and he gonna be there first. And he does whatever it takes. And he they both made like deep sacrifices with the family, traveling, money, everything. And I just think whoever steps in front of Kobe, hey, you ain't finna disrespect him. You ain't finna do none of that. Just like this one clip I seen. This one guy, he used to always wear Kobe shoes. And then he chose the one game where he played against Kobe, not the way he wore Jordan. And Kobe said, "What is that on your feet?" And he punished him the whole game, hit the game winning shot on him. Nobody ain't finna disrespect him. Like they were crazy. Like now when you play me, you don't want to wear my shoes.
Wow.
I just feel like he ain't finna be played with on the court. And I love LeBron because that's my favorite player. I be feeling like I'm the female LeBron. That's why somebody asked me who my favorite player. I'm gonna say LeBron. Because LeBron gonna take it to the cup, but if you bag off on it, he'll shoot it too.
So she almost makes sense, Chip. I don't know. She seems really smart and talented, but I don't know where she went with this answer here. I don't know. Kobe got his entire game from Michael Jordan. Yeah, she ain't trying to give Michael Jordan she want to go with the replica, not the blueprint.
But somebody always look up to somebody. Everybody still takes something from somebody. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new.
Kobe took his whole game from Jordan. What are you talking about? He walked the same, chewed the same.
From somebody. We all gonna look at somebody. I want to do that. Okay. I want to be like that person. Everybody
does Jordan get any love from you?
Yeah, no. But he just
no. Well, she did say she didn't know how to play cards, so there is some other stuff we got to work on. So we'll work on that.
Man.
Yeah, she just threw a random name in there. I thought she was gonna say Dominique Wilkins or something, just random names. Just we just putting in names for stuff, but that's okay. We just needed to know where you were.
I'm sorry,
LeBron is your favorite player.
Did I have a valid point or not?
You had a point.
So LeBron still y'all GOAT
though. No.
Jordan
is our GOAT.
But Jordan. I still would say the same person though.
Yeah, I'm saying you say what you need to say. You're young. We gotta get some credits. You know, you gotta get your credit hours.
Yeah, I did give me two. So
yeah, we did give you a little bit of air time for that. So we'll have to revisit that. But right now,
you would have chose
Michael
Jordan. That was the choice. It was Jordan or LeBron.
Kobe or LeBron.
No, you said Kobe out of random. We said Michael Jordan or LeBron James. You said Kobe.
LeBron.
Oh, y'all said Jordan.
We did, and you had blocked him out. You started saying Kobe.
Oh, I swear, I thought y'all said Kobe. Oh, that's my bad. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Wait a minute. This whole time, I really thought y'all said Kobe.
Well, I might take Kobe over LeBron, so I'll go with that. It's debatable, but so now going back to LeBron or Jordan.
Okay, then it would be Jordan. My bad. I really thought y'all said Kobe. My bad. I don't know who I was thinking. I really
shout out to the Jordan brand for outfitting the entire basketball team. Now Jada's gonna be playing in Kobe's, and everybody else gonna be in Jordan.
No. I'm gonna be wearing Jordan. Now I see why I asked the question. That's my fault. I really thought y'all said Kobe.
She had Kobe on the brain. Shout out to Kobe, but we didn't ask about it. We didn't ask about Kobe.
A few times. My bad. That's my apologies. My bad. But
I love it. That was good.
Jordan. It's Jordan. It's definitely Jordan.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All the
All
right in
right.
the world. Whew.
Yeah.
Damn, I feel crazy now. I can't believe I missed that up. Yeah, it's definitely Jordan.
She was ready to tell
I
us
like
too. She was ready to tell us.
I really was. I really was. I was waiting. I was ready.
I love it. I love it. And
Yeah.
this has been awesome.
It has. It has. Well, look, we know it's getting a little late. You got
Yeah.
to, get ready and for practice in the morning. So we don't want to keep you up all night. But Jada, we are so happy that you spent a little time with us. You are more than welcome to come back anytime you want. In the season, if you drop 40 in a game and you like, I gotta talk my talk. Welcome. Come on to the show. Tell us about, especially after the Morgan game, after you
Oh
play
my
your
gosh.
Yeah.
After Morgan, we're gonna definitely have it on after Morgan because we're gonna be like, boo to your friend.
And that's crazy. Now that I'm thinking more about it, it is Morgan, but it's Norfolk for me too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like, let me speak on that real quick. Cause like, I feel like with Howard playing against Norfolk is the same thing I experienced in high school with Thomson playing against Josie.
Mm.
Like I feel like Howard already kind of give like that's the closest to a high school tradition, especially when it comes with basketball and stuff like that. So with that, I know they lost to Norfolk 3 times last year. The same thing that happened. We played against Josie, like we lost to them 3 times. I was like, dang, that's the same thing. Like the same thing that how Howard basketball goes is like I can relate to it in back in high school. So I'm like, that's why I want to go play it. I want that same feeling, like that same hunger that I had, and I can really relate to it. So that's why, like with Howard basketball, I can relate to a lot of things they went through, and I want to go back into that because I want my get back for them too. Like,
Like
I
like
really
that.
I felt like everything they felt, even with them losing. I'm like, dang, I could really relate because that's just what happened to me too. And then that's a big rivalry too, like when it comes to for them. So I can really relate to that. So there's two. Like,
well, I love the get back championship mentality because that's we keep reloading with folks that say I wanna take us to the next level, and I see it. I see it in. We saw it in the highlights, but we definitely, after meeting you this last few minutes here, we know you're in the right spot.
Yes,
we know you're in the right spot. We just need you to keep growing, keep learning, keep being you, and we know we're gonna have some fun. So we come up for games, we travel for some of the games. So you'll see us out there trying to bring the rest of Bison Nation on. But again, as Chip says, this is where you come to let people know how it's going. So we definitely look forward to in the second season of the show. We'll have some recaps where we'll invite people in and say what was going on.
I'll be ready for that.
We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it.
By then I should have the answer to y'all questions.
You will, and don't worry. Chip is a lawyer by training, so he has a steel trap mind, and he'll come back and say, "Remember on July 17th, you said," and he's gonna bring it back, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I probably did say that." That's right.
Go back and get me.
I love it. This has been fantastic, Jada. It's been great catching up with you.
Thanks for having me.
Indeed. And so, Bison Nation, show some love to Jada in the comments. Give her the warm Bison welcome. Give her all the love, and continue to tell everybody about this podcast so you can see more great interviews like we just had with Jada. And we're gonna end this show like we end all of our shows. And Jada, we know that you already know what to do. So, Bison Nation, you know what's coming. You know.